Hi, I'm Michelle Carley, and I'm going to show you how to use the Big Easy bookkeeping system for a small nonprofit group. The system works with Microsoft Excel 2003 or newer. It's a cash basis system. I've updated the accounting terms to make it simple for treasurers that are unfamiliar with bookkeeping. You enter data in 3 simple worksheets. The deposits, which is similar to your cash receipts, the checks, which is similar to cash disbursements, and the cash and charges for anything that did not go through your checkbook. You can see I've put in the year-end date of April 30th. For this chapter is going to follow a fiscal year. I've changed the months from a calendar year to starting with May 1st. I'll click over to the deposits, and you can see I've already put in some income categories here. These first 2 columns pertain to sales and sales tax, so I'm going to go ahead and hide those. I've entered one deposit here for Mary Green for $40 for chapter dues. I'm going to record that over here. If I scroll to the right, you can see I've recorded the $40 under Mary Green's name in the subcategory section. Now I'll show you where to record your checks. As you can see, I've put in expense categories along the top here. I've issued a check here for $100 for rent, and I'm going to show you here how to record your cash or credit card purchases. I've entered 2 items here. One is a credit card purchase of $25.60, which was for some supplies, and a $40 cash expenditure for stamps. Now, to show that this is a cash expenditure, we just put a C here, and it swings the amount over here to decrease our cash on hand. You can see where the cash has been decreased by clicking on your account balance tracker. Here you'll see we started the cash on hand with $100. We just had a $45 cash expenditure, and now we're left with $55 cash on hand. Here's the amount we started with in the checkbook, and here's the amount of the deposit that we made for $40 and a $100 rent payment. So our checking balance is this amount here. I'll scroll down, and you can see that we are showing a loss of $130.60, which will show up on the income and expenses. If we scroll down here, you'll see $130.60. Here's the rent payment, the postage, and the supplies. Now I'll click on the bank reconciliation, and you can see that in this area you can reconcile your checkbook. You reconcile by clicking on the deposits and putting a little X next to the amount that cleared. And you'll see the outstanding deposit is gone. And the same with your checks. I'll show this check as clearing the bank also. And now you know you're in balance because you have a 0 for difference. Let's head over to the summary, and you can see the reports that it generates by clicking on Settings, and I'm going to click on Summary. I'm now in the summary. I'll show you where you can put in your budget here. So here are the budget amounts that I previously entered. And I'll click over to year-to-date deposits. You can see we received $40 in Chapter. I'll click on the year-to-date checks, and you can see we paid out $100 in rent and postage, supplies, all in May. You've got all the months here. I'll click on the year-to-date income statement, and you would be able to see 12 months budget amounts here, your year-to-date amounts, and you have quarterly actual versus budget. And I'll click on the subcategories, and you can see how much Mary Green had paid. Going back to the income statement, this is the year-to-date income statement that will give you the total amounts to put on your tax return for the year. This is an annual purchase, and you get a new set of files every year. You get support for 12 months, a CD that comes in the mail along with a receipt organizer, so you can keep receipts for all the expenses that you have listed here. And that's it. Thank you for watching.